Hi and welcome to Homo Ludens, the channel on history and board games. This is episode 4 of the Pyjama stream, I think, Joel. Is that it? Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah, correct. Because I've been main primary guest on two, and Stuart's been primary guest on two. So
Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's been officially a series since last time then, because you need 3 videos of the same type to officially have a series. So now we have a series of Pyjama streams, which are it's probably the least successful format of the channel, but the one that I enjoy doing the most. So I think I would be doing Pyjama streams on an ongoing basis. It will never stop. Pyjama
I
streams
mean,
all the
it
way.
could be if you do some cost analysis, it could be the most successful to cost to benefit.
Yeah, exactly. The terms of effort, I don't even have to get dressed. I so there is that. I'm only playing games that I already know, and it's more chill. But it's yeah, that's true. Probably it's the most efficient, cost efficient kind of stream. But today we have actually a bit of a range of guests. First of all, we have Maurice. Super happy to have you on stream, Maurice. I think it's the first time you're on the show, right?
First time I'm on the show. I'm really,
Yeah,
really feeling shy now.
yeah. Sorry, Maurice. So it's really funny because I play with Maurice quite frequently. So Maurice is someone that I interact with almost on a daily basis, and it's weird to have you on the show actually because it feels like I'm mixing two worlds, like I'm bringing a friend to work or something like this.
It feels the same way.
So that's quite nice. And then we have a surprise guest, and our surprise guest is Thor. And for those who don't know, Thor is the mind, the person that works behind the magnificent platform Rally the Troops, the person that is changing the way a lot of us have been playing over the last couple of years. And it's really exciting to have you with us, Thor. Thanks for taking the time.
Hello and good morning, everyone.
Well, maybe not good morning. Daniel is watching us from California. It's 1 a.m., so I'm not sure it qualifies as morning yet.
1 a.m. for morning. It's just not the good morning.
It's just the worst kind of morning, or the good kind, depending on what mood you're in. Thanks, Daniel, for being here. But yeah, so Thor, I wanted to have you on the show because I think you're probably the least known, most important person in the hobby. So if that makes sense, I personally I've been using Radius Troops for quite some time. And hey, Demon Slayer, I think you're on the East Coast then. That would make sense. But it's thanks for waking up. So yeah, Tor, you're behind the platform Rally the Troop. So for those who don't know, Rally the Troop is a website where you can play online. So all of the war games I think there are 13 games now in the catalog. Really excellent selection of historical games and board games that you can play online. It's rules enforced, and it's like just this amazing platform. And it has been gathering success slowly and expanding your catalog. And I just wanted to have you on to talk about it and just maybe ask you, where did you get the idea from doing this? How it all started? How are you operating today? I'm just curious about all this. So how did it all started? Maybe to start with.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so this was back during COVID when everybody was bored at home. And I played a lot of online games on Board Game Arena and Yucata and all those other platforms. And like most things that become free software, they're to scratch an itch. I didn't see the games I wanted to play, and I had some dislikes to certain features of these platforms. I thought I can do better than that.
And you did because that was so. I used to play on Yucata, and if Stuart is watching, he will know that is we tried to play Sekigara on Yucata, and literally after playing the first couple of cards, I was like, "Fuck it, I cannot, I just cannot handle this. It's too ugly, it's too fiddly, it's too annoying. Like playing war games online is gonna be vassal, and that's gonna be a painful experience. But I would never do anything else better than this." But then you came along. I think the first game I played on your platform was Shores of Tripoli. And when I played this, I was like, whoa, actually playing board games online can be amazing. That was really awesome. So how did it all start? What was the first game and how did it go with the publisher?
So the first game was Julius Caesar. There was already another implementation, Pad on Glance, which I found really confusing. I could never finish a game on there. So basically, for fun, I started thinking, how can I make this better? So I did that on my own, and then I sent an email out to Grant Dalgletian, asked him for, is this something you would have mind if I published or not? And he said, go ahead. This is something I really support. This is fun. In not quite so many words. He's a very, very, not very talkative
person. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I put that up, and then I did a few more of the Columbia block games, and I had like maybe 12 users, and we were playing along, and I never really thought it would get much further than that. And then I started looking for other simpler, smaller, shorter projects to do, just to sort of, how do I do a CDG? How do I do another kind of game? Just sort of a curious, technical, figuring out problems and solving them is a lot of the fun in this. I approached Kevin about Shores of Tripoli.
Yeah, so Kevin is the head of Fort Circle Game.
Yeah, at first he didn't reply, and then I asked him a month later again, and he said, "Oh yeah, sure. I'll get you the files." And I got the files, and 3 or 4 months passed. I published it. He didn't really notice. He didn't know.
But he noticed since, because I think, how many games does he have logged in on the platform?
And then in June, I think 1 or 2 years ago, he sort of discovered it, and he just went absolutely nuts. And he's played thousands of games on the platform since then.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, when you told me the number, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, you accounted for the number of games he's played on the platform. It's completely insane. I played against him once. It's a very weird experience when you play against Kevin, Shores of Tripoli, especially when you play the Pirates and he's playing the Americans, because he has a very conservative way of playing the Americans, and you feel like you're on the verge of winning all the time. He's actually in control all along, and he's like just looking at the coins that you're gathering as a token for him of resources. He's always planning on this, and then you just get crushed in just a few cards. He's just waiting for the right sequence to come, and then you're dead. It's a really weird and painful experience, but it's a good learning games, I would say. He does feel like he has quite some experience. So what are the games that you have on the platform right now?
So I have the the 4 most popular Columbia block games of the modern era: the Julius Caesar, Crusader Rex, Hammer of the Scots, and Richard III. Which are all superficially very similar, but when you play them, they're all really quite different in terms of what you need to do and the strategies you have to employ. So I like the breadth there. And then there's Shores of Tripoli that we talked about, where Kevin rocks, and he's also played a lot of 300 Earth and Water, a small 16-card game from Nuts Publishing, originally from Bonsai. And then the probably the most played game is Pax Pamir, 2nd edition.
And how did it go with Whirligig for getting this one? Was it easy? Because I know this one is under a Creative Commons license, but I was wondering, how was the relationship with them? How did it go?
It went very well. I didn't need to ask permission because of the Creative Commons license, and that sort of makes it a lot easier for me. But I did approach Cole about it, and he was very supportive, and he got me the files in all the formats I needed. He even made a new custom cover for the game.
Oh, that's super nice.
So it stands up as a portrait, because the box is a landscape box, and that didn't really fit. So,
and
that saw a large influx of players once that launched.
Would you say that was the turning point for the platform when you integrated Pax Pamir 2nd edition?
Probably. I don't really care to keep track, but I mean, this is just something I do as a hobby for fun. There's no real concern about growth or anything. This is just so I can play these games.
Yeah, and maybe we can slightly talk about this before we play our game of the day, because I think there is a lot of questions and misunderstanding, especially from the American audience. So what's your business model, Thor? Like, how do you make money?
And the second most common question is, how can I give you money?
Yes, exactly. Can I give you money? So can you explain maybe a bit your position on all of this?
Well, I just, in a way, money makes things dirty.
Yeah.
If you start involving money, it becomes work and not fun. And I'm super lucky to be able to do this for fun, and not have to worry about, finding a way to scrounge money out of it.
So it's completely free for the players, completely free for the publishers, and it's just you spending your free time on it because you're having fun with it. Basically, that's the business model.
Yeah, and I pay maybe $20 a month for hosting costs, and I'm happy to pay that cost out of pocket just to keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, it's much cheaper than buying a new war game.
Yeah, it definitely is, and it's great for the community. How many players would you say you have on average every month on the platform?
I haven't crunched the numbers, but there are between 100 and 150 ongoing games that people are logged into and playing at all times.
Yeah, for a catalog of 13 games, that's actually pretty decent. Yeah, but that's excellent. Well, I won't bother you too much more with all my questions, though. I just wanted to talk about this because I think it's just an amazing platform, and I think what you do is changing a lot of how we interact with the hobby, and I thought it was fun to talk to you about it. But the real reason why you're here today is because your latest release is Time of Crisis, the epic GMT game, like multiplayer game set in the time of crisis, pretty light deck building game, and it's an amazing implementation. I think I've had the game for years, and I played it over the last week more often on your platform than I did my physical copy. So I think this is also a testament to what it's also really interesting, like the kind of relationship that you develop with the games once they hit the Rally the Troops platform, in the sense that I feel like you get a more intimate understanding of how they work and how they play, because you just play them over and over again. Like it was the thing for me for Indian Abyss. I think when you released Indian Abyss, I must have played, I think at some point I had 5 or 6 games simultaneously where I was playing all of the different factions I could play in the game and just thinking about them, like when I was playing another game, I was thinking about the way I was playing the faction that I was against, and then it completely made my mind change about the game, and I had a deeper understanding of it. I don't know if you had the same experience, Joe.
Well, so that's actually something I find very impressive about Rally the Troops compared to other digital implementations. So I quite dislike digital implementations a lot of the time because I feel like I don't really understand what's happening. I'm just pressing buttons and lights flashing up and so on. But with Rally the Troops, I feel like it's as close to playing a physical game or playing on Bastille or something where I need to move everything around as it could be. So I feel a much kind of closer connection with the game, which is something I really value about board games. And like Fred said, it does actually make you understand it more. So yeah, coming back and playing Indian Abyss last month and the month before, really, helped me understand the game better. I think, which is really great. It's really cool system.
And
I think so. How you've done that, just kind of loosely, and I think this is something you think about is you've given very careful thought to what to automate and not what to automate, so that players still feel in control of what's going on, which I think is very smart.
Yeah, that is something I've spent quite some time going back and forth on each implementation before it's released, on how much to automate, how much to make, sort of try to emulate the physical sense of playing, clicking where, what needs to be go quickly, what not. And I get a lot of requests to automate more from all of the async players who just want everything to be automated and just click once and log off. And that's not really what I'm aiming for. So it's good to hear that it's had some success in that.
Yeah, that's and I really like also the approach that you're taking to it. Like I really still feel like I'm actually playing the game. I would say it's not great to learn the games because it does still quite a lot for you, and you can actually completely miss out rules and be lost when you play the physical game. But once you know the physical game, playing this is, at least for me, is a joy because I still feel like I'm playing the game. Some of the fiddly stuff or automatized in a way, it makes sure that I'm not making any rules mistake, and it's just a pleasure. Maurice, are you playing on Rally the Troops a lot or not that much?
Recently, more often, a few games of Andean Abyss, and before quite a few games of PAX Premier.
Yeah.
Because I think we played it before on Vassal, and I didn't get it. And playing on Rally the Troops was like the best way for me to understand what I can actually do per turn. I still didn't win, but I got to understand the game a lot better.
Good. And yes, Jan is saying that he kicks his ass quite often. So yeah,
Every time.
Yes, Jan is not. Oh, Jan. Not a nice guy. Cool. But there are actually quite a few questions. Like some people are saying, "Oh, I really hope that this game is going to be on the platform." Like for example, Jan is talking about Vijay Nagara and stuff like this. Do you have any high-level plans or ideas of what are going to be the next few games on the platform?
Nothing I'm ready to reveal in public.
Okay.
I don't need the pressure of people waiting. When is it coming out?
Yeah, that's fair enough. But we're not technically in public. No one is watching, so that's fine. You can tell us. No, I'm joking. Don't say anything. But yeah, while we chat, we can probably start doing the setup. So the setup is now Joe. Joe should be
I'm
doing his setup. I'm gonna
Britain.
see.
Oh,
I'm a big nationalist. I'm going to be Britain. Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can actually.
Make it bigger. You might need to get rid of our faces.
I'm gonna hide the tab bar. Yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Slightly better.
Great. The thing that I
Okay,
wanted to
Britain.
say, there is one thing that I was, there is one thing that I wanted to say. Yeah, I was joking, Mike. I know that people are watching, and usually those streams get watched a bit more afterwards. So Thor shouldn't say anything. If not, he's gonna be bothered by people. But yeah. So the thing that I'm thinking is that there is one announcement that I need to make before we start. Today is the 14th of July. 14th of July is Bastille Day. I was supposed to plan something really ambitious, a stream with I don't know how many guests and everything, and I was supposed to do that. The thing is that yesterday I realized that the 14th of July was today, so I was really not prepared for anything. I had prepared this Pyjama stream for completely forgotten that it was the 14th of July. So I might organize a bit of an impromptu live stream later today. So I would reach out to the few people on the Homo Ludens Discord server to see if they would be available. And I'll put something together to see if we can do something for the 14th of July. And I could do the Q&A session where I answer to all the questions that I received for the 5K. But in the meantime, just to make sure I take no risks, there is something that I was supposed to do on the 14th of July, and that's wear a bonnet phrygien on stream. So I'm just gonna take a minute and put on my bonnet, and I'll be back. Just give me a second. It's really important. It's cultural. So I'm. Wait a minute. It needs to be nice. Yes, you see, cool setup. And I would like specifically to thank Deborah for making the bonnet phrygien for me. So thanks a lot, Deborah. I don't know if you're watching, but if you're not watching, thanks anyway. It's an awesome bonnet phrygien. I'm very proud of wearing it, and hopefully we'll be able to use it again. Later today. Anyway, so whose turn is it? It's still Joe for setup.
I know. I
Thor.
picked.
Oh yeah, no,
Britannia.
you picked. Okay, good. Where did you go?
I went to Britannia. I'm going to recreate the successes of Magnus Maximus.
Nice.
He's actually a little bit outside of his timeline. I checked. Chris, Chris, I never wear white outside the house, so this is actually my pajamas.
Yeah, I think Chris, you don't dress stylishly enough, but we don't go outside like this. We're all super sharp. Like wearing a t-shirt, we're not animals. I always wear a suit outside. This is a pajama, so it's officially pajama. So it's
Fred, it's actually your turn now. You need to stop babbling.
I need to stop rambling. Where would I go? Should I go in Gallia?
You should, yeah. Me and you can fight. that'll be fine.
Yeah, that would be.
I
but
don't actually
we've-
know if that means we'll fight. But we'll see.
That would be very on brand, but I don't think we would fight. But then again, I feel like Africa is open to me. Just that I'm directly adjacent to the nomads, which I don't necessarily like. That being said, I could go into Hispania and then spread and use Gallia as a buffer. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to draw my cards. So for people who don't know how the game works, well, tough luck, because we're not doing a teach and play here. So you have to figure out while we play what's happening. But basically, I have my setup, and I'm going to choose my cards, and my cards are the things that I'm going to be able to do. So I'm going to take 3 military cards and 2 Senate cards, and I'm done. And it should be for Thor to set up. So, yeah. Come on, Russ. It's 14th of July. Be nice to the Frenchman. Hey, Max. Yeah. That's what I was saying to Maurice, actually. We're like the live stream that we're doing when we're doing this. The people in the US, it's too late or too early for them. People in Europe are usually at work. So the only people who can actually catch up this stream are people in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia. But that's pretty much it. So I'm targeting a very niche audience of my of the channel. But I'm happy to have some content just for you, for sure. So what? Oh, and Thor is going for Macedonia. Classic Thor move. And we start with a 7. So 7 means that we have an event, and the event is it's that Adashir, so the leader of the Sassanid, is coming up.
And that's actually a good example of what Thor was just talking about there. So that event's been rolled, and that always goes in this one space that I have to click to put it there, and that's really helpful for me because now I know what's happened. Whereas if it was automated, I wouldn't understand. So, yeah.
And you might not even pay attention to it and just realize too late that you have the leaders of the Sassanid here.
Yep. And now I'm gonna play these cards. So I've got 3. No, how do I do it? Okay, yeah. Cool.
So maybe feel free to talk over what you were.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what to do. So I just played these 3 Senate cards. Oh, I see. I didn't know which color for which because I'm a bit foolish, so that's fine.
I can actually see what. So you just played the 3 Senate cards here. So with the Senate cards, Joe can hire a new senator, and the value of the senator are on the backside. So he could actually go straight for the 3rd value senator and recruit it straight away, but he might want to do maybe 1 or 2 and keep the 1 to trigger a vote in the province that he's targeting. But because he didn't use any military, if he wants to do that, he should probably get the 2 Senate votes, because he won't have support from an actual army being in the place that he's targeting.
So I increased my popularity in Britannia, and then what can I do with the Senate ones? I can. So
first recruit a senator, and then you can use the 2 other ones to have extra votes to target one of the areas. And remember that you don't have to target an area that you're adjacent to. You can go straight for Pannonia, for example.
Where do I? Oh, I see. Recruit governor. I see it. Yep, I got it now.
Yeah.
So I have 1 governor, and then I can send
just
somewhere.
recruited governor 1, and now he has 2 available votes to target a region.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with spend Senate.
And then spend enough influence to make sure you succeed.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, spend those Senate points, because you won't be able to use them for anything else anyway.
I think I've done that. So it says need 2 votes, rolling 2 dice. Is that right? Yeah. Oh,
you went for Italia. Oh no, you went for Syria. I was like, what? No, I saw it move, and I was confused.
I wouldn't manage to do that. And then I've got 3 political points because that's my popularity.
Yeah, 2 for Britannia and 1 for Syria, but you can only buy cards of 2 because you are limited to the number of provinces you control. So
let's take a quick look at these.
And Thor, so like specifically, for example, a game like this, do you pick it because you're a fan of the game, or just because you have the opportunity? What's your decision-making process for adding a game to the platform?
It's a little bit of both. Most of the games are there because I like them, or they fascinate me in some way, and I find them interesting to design an interface for, or interesting to play. And and of course, the opportunity with the publisher has to be there.
And do you have some publishers that you reached out to that never replied or were rude? Did it ever happen?
Well, publishers that never reply, yes, that's happened quite a bit.
But no one was.
That's well, that's more their problem than mine, really. There are hundreds of games available, so
Okay.
there's always something for me to do.
Max is asking, how well does it work on lower player counts? I would say personally, but Thor, you might have an opinion on this because you've played this one quite a lot, I guess, to actually being able to implement it. But I would say that 4 is the best player count. 3 is okay, but I wouldn't. Yeah, if I could, I would play it at 4. And I don't think I've ever played it at 2. What would you say, Thor?
I would say if you have 4 players, play this. If you have 3 players, you can have fun with it and learn it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't really recommend it. The something is out of
Balance.
sort of whack with it, because with 3 players you don't use Africa, Egypt, and Spain, but there are still events in the event deck that pop out
For those.
Zenobia in Egypt, and it works, but it's slightly problematic. And with 2 players, I personally would never play it at 2 players. I've played it a lot at 2 when playtesting it, but no, it's just too chaotic. So once one player gets a lead, it's pretty much game over by turn 3 or 4.
Yeah. And I was wondering, are there any games that you made for the platform, and after you've made it, you started playing them differently, or it changed your perspective on the game quite significantly? Did it ever happen?
Yes, because once you start playing, you can sort of focus on the depth of the game a lot more than when playing physically, both because there's no setup time and you can think and you can do some stuff and undo and see what would happen, and you just get a lot more experience with the games. So playing Julius Caesar and Hammer of the Scots made me really appreciate how different they are, which you never really see if you only play them once or twice a year.
Yeah.
And you just set it up, reread the rules, and go through the motions of moving blocks and rolling dice, and you don't really start seeing the depth. Or at least I didn't. I might just not be smart enough, but...
No, but I agree. For me, it's a very different kind of experience, and you do get a better sense of the game. And I think it's your turn, Thor. Sorry for...
yes.
I'm trying to distract you because you're a pretty good player at Time of Crisis.
I've played much too much. So
we
the
played
came out.
we played the first official. We played the first official game on the platform together, and yeah, you've been awful. It was horrible playing against you. So what's happening now? So what happened? So what did Maurice do? So Maurice, you took Egypt. Interesting.
Yes.
And you sent an army there, or you took it and then raised an army there?
He made a
Recruited an army and made a new one there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Which makes sense. And now we have Thor, and you might have some problem coming from Galicia in Asia soon. Okay. So that's going to be interesting. You're going to have to manage the Sassanids. And the Franks are starting to wake up.
Yeah, I am
Thor is
jumping
going
into
for Gallia.
Gallia and dropping a new army there. And that will be my 2 points. And since the Franks are waking up, I'm probably going to get myself a tribute.
A tribute,
that never hurts.
Yeah, it's always a good card to have. Good. Goth are waking up. Nice. I'm going to play all my cards. So that's 3 military, 2 senate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit a governor. I am going to recruit a general. I'm going to place an army, and then I'm going to move this army in Africa. So that's going to give me a bonus vote. So when I'm going to go to Africa, it's going to be an automatic roll. Nice. Italia is getting weak, ripe for a coup d'etat. And I think that's all my actions. So I'm going to end my actions here. And I'm not too worried about the tribute yet because I'm not really in a position where it's going to become a problem. It might with the nomads, but we'll see. I think I'm going to go more for a castra. I'm going to go military. So I'm done. And then, so those are the cards I have to pick up. And the question is, I think to optimize, because I have to get a Senate, I'm going to get an extra Senate card, so I'm going to recruit a new governor in the next round. So I'm going to do end turn, and that's going to be it. That's it for me.
Go activate.
Maurice, did you play Time of Crisis a lot before, or what's your relationship with the game?
I've played twice around the table, but I didn't really get it, so I didn't enjoy it the first 2 times I played it.
Yeah.
But I've been playing it solo and also online on Rally the Troops, and it's a lot more fun. I still have to see how things work out properly, but it's much more fun to play it like this for me, at least.
Yeah. I would like to see if it changes also the way I play it physically, because that's also one of the side effects that I thought is really interesting with Rally the Troops. When I was really playing Indian Abyss a lot on Rally the Troops, I started actually playing it more frequently on my physical copy. So it had the side effect of also changing the games that I was playing in real life. I don't know if it's the same for you, Thor. Does it affect the games that you play with your regular gaming groups or something like this?
In the negative direction, because once I've finished the module or a game implementation, I'm usually so fed up with it I don't want to see it for another year.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But it's not the case with Time of Crisis. I've read you say on the Discord server, on the Homo Ludens Discord server, that it's probably the only game once you're done you actually still enjoy playing it.
Yeah, it's oddly addictive.
Yeah, but it has this pace to it. It's really it's just the right level of complex for a Friday morning, something like this. It's just it just flows really nicely. I was wondering, did you play this one yet? The latest one. I'm gonna zoom in.
No, I have it sitting. Just got the box delivered last week, but I have not had time to get together and crack it open yet.
Okay, I just looked at it. It's funny because it shares a lot of the same graphical design from Time of Crisis, so you feel like you're playing a kind of a game in the same universe, definitely. It looks super interesting, and it's also a bit funny because I'm working on a trick taker right now about the first international, and there are some a few concepts that are a tiny bit similar between what I'm doing and what is in the game. Not exactly, but there are a few things. So it was really funny to see ideas pop up in different places. But it looks like a really interesting game. We should have a live stream of it with Russ, actually, who's in the chat right here. And we should have a couple of guests also from the US who will be playing, notably if everything goes well, we should have a very popular trick-taking content creator. We'll see. Oh, and Mike, you're also looking into the Barracks Emperor. Did you play it yet, Mike, or did you just for now just open up the box? And it's Thor turns. So what I'm just gonna check if I missed anything.
I did my tournament, undid it, and did it again, but I built Basilica in Britannia and then built an army in Syria.
Oh, you built a Basilica in Britannia, showing your colors, and placed the Quester in Syria. Okay, so just for people who don't know the game, the Basilica is gonna enable Joe to get an extra vote when he's targeting Italy to become the fake emperor of Rome, because we all know that the legitimate emperor of Rome is red.
Exactly.
Exactly. We all know that.
I don't deny it.
Oh, Oh, thanks, Max. Really appreciate it. Yes, we're having a lot of fun with those. We had to postpone the final episode where we're going to do the debrief, so the final game of Cyprus, and the full debrief of the campaign of the British Way, just to make sure that Stephen will be here live with us, so we can actually have a discussion with him and he can answer questions, because the game would have been released for a few months then, and it would be nice also for him to interact with the players and all that. So I think it should happen probably later in August, something like this. So yeah, wait a bit for this one, but it should come up, and we'll try to make it a bit of a longer stream, so there would be some interactions, and we'll promote it ahead of time and all of that. Yeah. Okay. Not played it. Yeah. So you did the unboxing and just uploaded it. Cool. And is it Thor playing right now? Yeah,
Next now.
Like it. Oh, right next now. Okay.
Yeah, Maurice just finished. Or more assassins coming. This big Ardashir army. Although actually, because Ardashir came to earlier, it was less.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Stuart. I didn't mention it. It's probably something that I should mention. Yes, Red Flag over Paris is on Ready the Troops. Not because Thor likes it, because I bullied him into making the module for it. He actually doesn't like the game. so that's one of those examples when he says that most of the game that he does are games that he like, he's actually talking about Red Flag over Paris. So that's the idea. But yeah, it is on the platform. I've been playing it a lot. Haven't played as much as Kevin has played Shores of Tripoli, but I'm playing it quite frequently. And I would say one of the amazing thing about it, and I would say afterwards, because I have to take my turn. So we've got Postumus, who's coming. He's such a pain in the ass, this guy. I have him against me in another game, and it's I hate him so much. I'm happy not to be Thor right now. It drives me nuts. Anyway, I'm gonna recruit a second governor, so I can get ready for something in the future, and then have 3 populace. And with my 3 populace, what I'm gonna do, the nomads are waking up. I think I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna build an improvement here, and I'm gonna build a limes. That should calm the nomads down when they come in. So that's gonna be the end of my actions. And what will I get? I don't need a tribute. I already took the Castra. Maybe I should go for the Quester. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Quester. Do you have any opinion, Thor? It seemed like you were thinking about... Am I making a wrong move here?
You probably want the blue point so you can vote for Italy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Can I undo? Yes, I can do. Yeah, so I could take the tribute here. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I'm gonna be done here. And I'm gonna do this, and this. But can I vote for Italy next turn?
Probably not. It's still on 10 right now.
Yeah, it's still pretty high.
I mean, it goes down. It will go down before that probably. So depends if you think you have a chance.
Yeah, that's my enemy and turned on. The problem is that I will have that one, which is really annoying here, but that's just the way it is. Good. So yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of assassinates. Oh yeah, they are really building up here.
We're gonna play some militia.
They're all for either for you or for Maurice. Oh, so no, yeah, the awesome stuff about having Red Flag over Paris on Rally the Troops is that earlier this week, Thor sent me an extract of the statistics of the game, and it's just amazing to look a bit in detail on what's the win rates of each faction. I'm working on it now, so I'm writing a small script in R so I can actually calculate the win rate by faction depending on the number of plays that the player had on the game. So that's also something that I'm looking into to see if there is a variation in the win rate depending on the level of experience. Of course, there's a bit of a bias because people might have played before, so it's not a perfect representation, but it should be a good estimation. And the more game they are, the more I can see the better statistics I have. Now I think I'm playing around with stats for 450 games for the first month, which I think is actually quite amazing. Like having 450 people playing the game is actually quite nice. And I've been also doing some stats looking at what's happening on Board Game Geek, like the recorded plays and everything. And I would say it's definitely not a good reflection of what's happening on Rally the Troops. I would say that like a big majority of the people playing there are not logging their plays on PGG, unsurprisingly. But it's an okay proxy, I guess. But yeah, so that's a really cool aspect of it. So I can also see the differences between the censorship variant and the basic game. So it's actually super interesting in that regard in terms of what you can get, and it's like data that would have killed to have in playtest. Like it's insane the amount of information that you can get. Yeah, and I'm thinking about organizing a tournament of Red Flag over Paris later, but it's something I have to catch up on with you, Thor, on how we can organize this on the platform. I know that you've done it for Ride the Troops, and yeah, I was wondering what would be happening. Oh, and Russ is saying that technically purple is the Emperor. Yes, the Sassanids or the upcoming Emperor.
That's true.
No. Actually, the Emperor is the rival Emperor in Gallia, I would say, technically.
Maybe.
Pierre is saying, Pierre, you know what? Just go to work and shut the fuck up. That's what I can tell you, Pierre. You're not welcome here. I'm gonna go on the server and ban you. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be banned, like Joe is banned. Because even if Joe is allowed to come on the stream, he's actually banned from the server. And that's everything that you deserve. And if you want to join our very friendly server on Discord, you can donate on Ko-fi. I didn't add the link in the description because I'm stupid. But if you look in the About section of the channel, you should be able to find the Ko-fi link. And if you donate, you can join the Discord server. And on the Discord server, we have our Club de Jeu, a lot of really cool people, a lot of cool discussions. So yeah, join us and join the rest of the community. And you're also supporting the show. And I use the money for stupid things like buying microphones and to record reviews in a park and random stuff like this. And also pay for the StreamYard account and all of those different things that I use to record, stream, and podcast. This was the promo moment. Who's playing right now?
I am, but I don't really know
what to do.
Yeah, but I think I'm just going to recruit.
Well, Boris, you know that you might have some problem with the Sassanids. So
Yeah.
if you were to choose, I would definitely focus on preparing for them at least. But you build a limes, that's good. But remember that beating them in battle is going to give you
points.
Yeah, give you points. You're going to have prestige for that.
You should go and attack them.
Yes.
No, probably don't go and attack them, but let them come.
Do it.
No. You know why Joe wants you to go and attack them is because there is a 50% chance that we go for him. So, and I told you already, Maurice, you always fall into the same trap. You
he's been cunning.
And Joe wins all of the games. So do not.
Did you win the last one?
Yes, because you literally listened to him and he was like whining up against, Fred is winning. And in the end, what happened? He won. So just don't listen to him. Do what is good for you, and stop letting Joe play for you. You are your own man, Maurice. Good. I hope this will work.
Maybe this might work. Let's see what happens.
Yes, the Discord server is a total mess. I'm always adding new rooms for new categories of discussion, and it's always new rooms for people not to respect. Like earlier, there was like a huge amount of discussion in general about I think cosmic.
Fred, wait, shut up. There's a special guest. You need to be quiet.
Oh yes, wait a minute. We're gonna go in full solo layout. Hey,
it's Lily. Been a while. Fans of the podcast may have heard about, but I'm not sure they've ever seen live Lily. So here's Lily.
No, we've only seen pictures of Lily. She looks so grumpy. That's really nice.
There you go.
Yeah, we're happy to see that she's doing well. We're hoping
do it for Lily is going to be my motto to conquer the Roman Empire.
Oh, she's saying hi. She's.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, there you go. There's Lily.
That's really cute. Thanks a lot for the Lily update. We hope to have a full health update in the next podcast, which we haven't had for quite a while. And actually, the next podcast is we should be recording because we were supposed to record the collective review of Maria and the cultural debrief, the two of us. I think we're probably gonna record later this month before I go back to France in August. Yes,
That's
yeah, that's correct. He's doing all of the development work. That's fair enough.
Yep.
Did we lose Thor? Or Thor, are you asleep or are you still here?
No, it was taking his turn, I think.
It's okay. Okay.
I'm still
Oh
here.
no, wait, he needs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he's only
Thor
packed
warned me that
before.
it was really early for him, so he might fall asleep during the stream. So we have to.
Well, Thor is
keep
an
him-
hour ahead of me in Fred, so I'm not sure about this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Thor is a bit of a sleepyhead.
Okay. Fred, your Phrygian cap actually has Roman origins, doesn't it?
As what?
Your hat has Roman origins, I believe.
Yeah. Who were the Phrygians?
They're in like the Balkan area, maybe.
Yeah, something like this. I don't remember. Yeah, I must admit, I don't really know why they took the Frisian hat. I'm not really. I'm not really.
I
good
had a
at-
quick look. I had a quick look, and it was associated with the cult of Mithras in the 2nd century BC. But I'm not sure that helps explain anything.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
There are lots of mystic kind of cult connections with the French Revolution. So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think there were some definitely some influence here and there about weird occult stuff and all that. Oh, we lost Maurice.
he's
We
gone.
lost Maurice. Oh, and Stuart is saying that we've already recorded the next podcast in the series that really matters. Yes, we already
Sorry,
recorded.
I just realized it was me holding things up because I had to draw a card because of the Pax Forum. So I will do
Yeah,
that.
Pax Deorum, we each get an extra card,
We'll
and now it's
draw a
going to
card.
be me to choose an
I didn't
extra
notice.
card. Do I want to get an extra card? And if it is an extra card, what do I get?
Yep.
I don't need this. Could I need that? Un, deux. It's not really. Pax Deorum is really not helping me right now. Okay, I'm gonna get this. We'll see. Done. Yes. So the episode, is it, Stuart? Is it episode 4 or 5? I don't remember. That we recorded in. We intend to move on your works. So we're recording the latest episode of our American Civil War series. So it's gonna come up soon, and this one is on the Great Battle of the American Civil War system. It's episode 5. And it's on the Battle of Shiloh, so the module on the Battle of Shiloh. And Stuart is quite spicy in this one, so and Pierre too. So if you want to be upset about people saying mean stuff about a game that you like, you really need to listen to the next episode of We Intend to Move on Your Works. It's gonna annoy quite a few people. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna get some cool reply guys on Twitter explaining me that it's all about state rights and that the Confederate flag is actually a flag of love. Oof.
Looks like Thor had
Oof.
some trouble with.
Thor had a bad time.
Yeah, he
But
did.
he
I mean, he did kill him.
Yeah, he
I would
killed
say
the
this was
guy.
a classic Pyrrhic victory. So
Yes.
That was quite the defense.
And you're back.
you can make the argument. Would you just a question about the game? Oh yeah, you would. So even without an army, you would stay governor because your governor's still there.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
You don't lose the governor. Yep. And you had a backup plan of building a new army, so that was smart.
It looks like he played the game quite a few times.
Yep.
And it's gonna be me soon. Recruiting a 3 governor, getting ready for Italy.
Maybe.
Salut Guillaume, bienvenue. And yes,
petit-
yeah, that's the 14th of July special. So Guillaume, we might have actually a dedicated 14th of July stream later today. It's just that I was awful at planning. I didn't really have time this week, but I'll post on Twitter and I would probably have a quick YouTube update if we actually do it. And if we do it, it will be from 8 to 9 UK time, so it would be 9 to 10 Switzerland time. And if we do it, it will probably be a collective play with the chat of Levé en Masse, the solo game from Victory Point Games. that was recently picked up by Worthington. They made an amazing version of it. I think I don't have it, unfortunately. Maybe I should ask for a review copy. They love when they do that. But yeah, we might do this where I would ask for people in the chat to actually vote for the next actions that I'm going to take and answer the questions from the 5,000 subs Q&A. So thanks for being here, Guillaume. And it's my turn now. So I'm going to shut up about it. Oh, and goth are becoming a problem. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh no, what's happening?
Oh yeah, but they overflown from Galicia to Syria. Sorry, Joe.
Oh,
Like
God.
That's okay. I can fight them. I can fight them.
Yeah,
in
one
Syria.
is good, but the
Worry.
problem is the three that
Yeah.
are coming up next.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's gonna be more of a problem. Good. I'm happy that I'm not having those problems. The nomads are actually very quiet, so that's actually quite nice. Interesting. What should I be doing? I think I am going to. Well, it looks like Tracia is apparently oddly lucky, favored by the gods. So I think I'm gonna go for it.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I am going to recruit an army there. So I'm going to recruit that general, and then I'm going to place him here. And I still have 2 military actions. I see there is one Goth, one Alamani, so I'm not too worried about them. Should I be worried about them? Is it the best place to build an army? Should I? I know it, Thor. Yes, I don't trust Thor, so I'm going to add a legion to that army. And I'm going to add a Castra on it. So I was stupid before. I used to play the Castra before doing anything with them, and Thor made me realize that the Castra needs to be played after because it protects you when it's not your turn. So thanks, Thor, for correcting a basic rules mistake that I've been doing. And I could do a tribute, and I don't really need to do it. I don't really care. I don't really care about the tribute thing. So I have that one extra Senate that I cannot spend. So that's going to be it. I'm going to end my actions here. 3 political points. And what I like to do is get a mob. Not because it's that useful for me, it's just because it's so annoying for my opponents. I always like to have a mob done, and then I have to get all of this, and it's the end of my turn. Great. And it's back to who is it back to? It's back to Joe. And Maurice is back. Good.
Pardon.
Yeah, I hope that if we do it, Guillaume, you'll be here. So the purge. So I said that I was going to purge part of my collection for the 5K. It will happen, but I decided to change it. So I decided to stop talking about it on the channel because I decided to only purge my collection to the people in the Discord server because I thought it was going to be too much of a hassle to organize. So I'm going to finalize the document of games that I'm giving away. So the purge is just me giving away part of my collection, and people just have to either come here to pay for it, to pick them up, or pay for the shipping. But that would be only for the people who are part of the community. I don't want to open it to everyone. When I gave away the game of A Very Civil West, I received like so many emails. It was such a hassle. I ended up, I think, paying probably £160 overall of actually shipping costs just to send two sheets of paper all across the world. So I'm not doing this again. So yeah, it would be a simpler purge process. And if you want to have a shot at getting one of the games that I'm giving away, well, you better join the Discord server, I guess.
I realized I messed up by taking these Senate points I can't use. So
can't you recruit just the governor? How many do you have?
No, I've got 2 and it costs 3 for the next
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I felt that I
yeah.
needed a governor to do anything with it, so that was really dumb.
But you can try to target Pannonia, actually.
No, because I don't have a governor to send.
You're blue. You have a governor 2 that is available.
Oh, is that available? Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I did. Maybe I did. I'm smarter than I thought. Okay, so I can target Pannonia. I see what I do. Yeah, so I press this.
Yeah,
And then
but you can also target Galicia if you want,
Yeah,
because
I'm
they're
gonna take
inactive
this
there.
one.
Yeah.
Yep. And it would be slightly easier because the ones
Yeah, the neutral ones are
ones don't
weaker.
count with
Yeah.
Pannonia. They're not much weaker though. So I'm gonna roll for this one. Then. Oh no, because I'm rolling. I see. So it's I need you guys for that. Why am I only rolling one die?
Spend more.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you want me?
So I could do
Well,
this one.
Stuart, I think I will. I might do this on the server. Or I might, give a debrief after it's done. I think that's probably something that I would do. And I don't know. Yeah, we could do that. I didn't expect that it would interest people. I thought that what would interest people are getting free games, knowing why I'm getting rid of them. But sure, yeah. And I have very questionable tastes. I'm very happy with that. I'm actually at the time right now trying to scout an overpriced box of After Pablo, which I really want to have in my collection, which is a very questionable game for sure, and also at a questionable price. So yeah.
Why can't I build an improvement in Galicia?
You need 3 populace to build an improvement.
I have 3 populace. I
And
think
it
all
needs
the
to
barbarians
be
are inactive.
but if you have barbarians, I don't think that you can build an improvement, right?
They're inactive, I believe.
Yeah, but I don't think it changes anything. But with your populace, if I were you with the populace, I would increase the support in Syria, because if not, you're going to lose Syria, Joe.
Yes, that's fine. I can do that.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine.
Good.
I see. Yep. I'm gonna. Yeah, because I tried to fight them, but it didn't work. So that was sad. Okay.
Yeah. So we had the discussion. You're building quite the collection of racist games, Stuart. But hopefully you're sending them to Pierre, who's the official. How do you say? Curator of racist games. He's creating like a vault of all of the worst game possible, all of the weird Lost Cause game and everything. So Pierre is our racism expert. So I'm happy that he's not listening right now, because each time he's offline, we can build that reputation of him of being someone that is particularly interested and has a very extensive collection of racist games. We have a new event. What's happening? Priest King.
Rival Emperor in Syria.
Oh god, Syria is a mess, Joe.
Oh no. Yeah.
Joe, can you keep Syria under control, or do we have to go and do it for you?
No, I have a plan, don't worry.
Do I have to come and do it for you? Or because I would.
Oh, you might need to actually. I have a plan, but it's not going to work next turn, so I think I may lose Syria.
I'll have to cross Egyptus and clear up your mess.
Can I ask if I can play a card to flip the units in Galatia down, and I move in with my army, will they fight back?
Yeah,
they will still defend.
Yeah, they're just inactive, but they will fight back.
Yeah. Right, but then if I go in, I would fight all 5, right?
Yes.
No, you need to do an attack action. Yeah.
You only fight one tribe at a time.
Yeah, you find one faction.
They target one tribe if you fight.
And Max, just to be clear, I'm actually happy for people to play the game and rally the troops if they don't have a copy. I think that's actually a great way to discover the game. So don't have to be sorry. I think that's a smart move. But if you speak French, which you might when I read your name, I would recommend to wait for the nuts version. Because and it's in the next GMT order. Maybe if you speak French, there is also the one coming from nuts that should come in the Q4 and Q1 2024. So I would say at the beginning of very beginning of next year. I demoed it at Paris et Ludique a couple of weeks ago. And the French version will be more or less the same, just the box will be smaller. And you will have inside of it the censorship variant and the extra 10 cards in French. But then, yeah, it also depends if the people you're playing with speak French. If it's not the case, you might be better off just ordering the second printing from GMT that will also contain the censorship variant, but not the extra cards. The extra cards should come with the next issue of C3I. And I'm happy that you enjoyed it. Thanks, Max, for the kind words. And Mike, have a good night. You're giving away 5 games. That's nothing, 5 games. In the Purge, Mike, I'm giving hundreds of games. No, I just wanted to overflex. Sorry. That's really nice. What games are you giving away, Mike, if you're not in bed yet? It's maybe too late.
Oh, God.
Oh, we can hear Thor having a good time. What's happening, Thor? We could hear speak under your beard, being
I'm not
sad.
having a good time either.
Oh God, yes, I see
dear.
what's happening. Yeah,
I think I'm going to lose Syria regardless of what I do, but then Thor's probably going to lose Pannonia, so that's fine.
yeah, it's probably going to lose Pannonia.
Yeah.
But he has an army. Oh, 5 categories.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he could be okay. I need to move the army from Macedonia. These barbarians are quite tough.
Mhm.
Yeah, they can be a bit annoying. I don't know about Wellington's victory. I've never heard of this game. I don't know who Wellington is overall. I have no memory of that person. Oh yeah, Maurice Caesar. I think it's a really good game. Mike, have you tried their new dog fighting game? I don't know if it's Paolo Mori who did it also, but it's in the same series. I saw that it hit retail recently in the UK. I'm actually considering trying it because I really like the first 2, Blitzkrieg and Caesar. Oh, my turn. So I'm in the pocket of the Roman Empire where everything is going okay. So that's nice.
You are somehow. You showed them well.
Mhm.
And Sassanids are coming.
Oh, dear.
Oh
Okay,
God,
I think
Joe.
Syria is gone, and we will just accept it.
Yeah, I think Syria is lost to the empire. Okay, I'm not even gonna intervene there. It's just so much of a fucking mess. What would I do? Well, I could take Italy, but it would be taken away from me straight away if I do that. I don't know. What do you think, Thor? Do you think that taking Italy is a bit of a... Actually, I cannot take Italy. Yeah, scratch that. I'm just
Super
being
weak.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super weak, but I don't have the governor for it, and I don't have enough Senate points for it.
Interesting.
So I would have
if you can go for Italy, you should probably always do, because being first on emperor turns is quite a lot of points at the end.
But I would have to recall someone from somewhere else.
And if you do that, you don't have enough points to vote yourself in.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. So either way, I'm a bit screwed. And those 2 Senate points are basically dead cards in my hand. Not really that I had a choice anyway, but that's just the way it is. Then I guess that what I would do is I would build a basilica here in Hispania with those 3 points. I would not recall a governor because that would be stupid. I'm just upset right now. 2 Senate points for nothing. Well, I'm going to end my action. I have 3 political points. Do I trash a card now? I probably should start trashing cards. I have a 3 mob, so I'm going to trash 1 populace. Done. And then I'm going to go for tributes. One, 2. And then...
So if I recall a governor, will the support level in Italy go up?
Yes.
Right, yeah, so that's the conundrum here. I might still have a shot, but so maybe not. Well, 2.
Je déclenche le
Possible.
vote. Et après.
I might try it. I think given I'm losing Syria anyway, I might need to try it. But then I'll also lose slaves, yeah.
Il y aller en fait. Du coup, 2, 3, 4. Can I do it? I'm trying to count points to figure out how God. It's a bit
I'm
tight.
I'm in a bit of a mess there. So.
Tac, tac. 1, 2.
I'm just gonna have to go for it.
Okay, we'll see.
I have to make a bold.
Oh fuck!
Does that mean we draw a card?
I didn't expect that.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I need.
Oh, that's not what I want. Well, yeah. Good. So wait a minute. So light war game, and then you have Vikings category, Sea of Kings. I do not know this one either, and well, you have a lot of games that I don't know at all about, Mike. And finally, conflicts. Yeah, I think I know none of those games except for Paulo Mori's Caesar. Yes, yeah, I'm keeping my extended collection of Waterloo games, which I have a lot more than I'm happy with, I must admit.
Okay, so let's think what the best way to do this is. Oh, I only have that one available. Okay. Rest of my discard. Okay, but I have a bold plan. So I can do tribute, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, you would need 2 tributes. Actually, you could do tribute in one and attacking the other. Oh, but no, you also have the.
No, yeah, it's not gonna. I've lost it all. But that's fine because I am instead. That's. Okay. I'm the emperor.
Good.
So it's all good.
Joe is going for Italy and placing a shitty militia in there. Nice.
Yeah. Reduce support where active barbarians. Yep. So I lose this one. I lose that one.
Yeah, it's not gonna hold for long.
Nope. Okay. But what do I need to try and hold it then? So I have a big army in Syria.
You don't have a big army in Syria.
I do. I have an army in Syria.
You have an army in Syria.
I have an army in Syria. Yeah.
A weakened one.
An army in Syria.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably want to train that legion because it's hitting at 5+ now, I think, and that's not really what you want.
No. Free to do that. Then I could try do that.
But so, Mike, is it like Wellington's victory? What battle is it covering, and what type of game is it? Like, is it a hex and corner game or something like this, like operational or tactical? Oof. Panonia.
Pardon.
It's really not you. It's you just roll the dice. That's just what's happening. Like you don't have control over that. It's just that, that's gonna be some work.
When will the assassinates activate again, or they will not activate again in my space in Egyptus?
It's random.
It's random.
At the end of your turn, they will flip active if you are the governor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. So if I don't do anything, then fine.
As long as you have the limes, you're fine, I think.
They will activate at the end of your turn, no matter what, if you are
Okay.
governor.
Right, and
So the
then
limes give you 1 turn of breathing space.
okay. I don't have any military cards, so I can't actually fight them. I could use the tribute counter on this, and they would remain until I play again.
No, they will remain inactive until the end of this turn.
Anyway,
So you don't
okay.
have to do anything about them this turn. But next turn,
Ah,
you'll have to deal with them.
fine. Now I just have to figure out what I want to do, but I don't know.
Oh, 4 maps, Mike. That's way too big. That's not European friendly. Like only American gamers can play a 4-map game. Like I think that's too much. I think the biggest Waterloo game I can afford is Fallen Eagles from Excessim. It's the biggest I can fit in this apartment, which is fine because it's the best game on Waterloo anyway.
Can I steal a space?
Maurice, you seem upset.
No, I'm just panicking. Okay.
We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna get myself a glass of water. I'm gonna cut camera for a while because
This is
because I don't have the bottom part of my pajamas, so I don't want you to see my butt. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm going to do
Joe,
the same
you're
and I'll
not
be back.
there.
Right. Me, I'm just hanging out. I'm not anywhere anymore. An army in Syria.
In Galatia, I thought it was your piece. I was like, let me kick you up, but that's actually just a neutral piece.
Keepingly the
I
same
wonder if
colour.
I can actually maybe just remove somebody else and then.
Yeah, if I was developing this game, I would have suggested Goths and Franks be a different color, possibly. It's a little confusing.
I'll just kick Fred out.
I'm back.
Oh.
Sorry, Russ. I think you're used to have too much information. If you're on the server, that's unfortunately what you have to live with.
I don't want to
Yes, I did say that. I did say that. Good, and actually showed my my naked thigh to prove my point. And yes, Hexasim does make some pretty great Napoleonic games. Did you see, Mac, that the next game in the series is going to be published directly by Walter himself? You know, he has his own publishing company now, Fellowship of Simulation. And the next one on the Halo is going to be publish directly. So in the Eagles of France, the next one should be on the show when he's ready. I think he wanted to do it in September. So in September, we'll have a demo of his latest Halo game. Oh, I've got some. I finally got someone to kill. Yeah, they're releasing some awesome games. Fellowship of Simulations. It's I like to support them because they are also doing their best to produce in France. So it's good. We used to have an actual industry of making games, like cards and stuff like this, but it's slowly going away, unfortunately. So it's really nice to see publishers trying to actually produce locally. So that's quite nice. So of course it's not as funky as stuff that you would get from Panda Games in China. It's a bit more expensive, but they do manage to.
That's
do
treason. That's treason, Thor.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Thor! For fuck's sake, why are you doing the thing that I want to do?
Fred, you haven't got an army anywhere near that.
It's easy. Like I can move it from Thracia. It's not like someone is going to stop me in Pannonia. Pannonia is basically a state that has no. No, he has no control over it.
Oof.
Oh, putain, Thor.
Well, you need to combine forces to defeat Thor now.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
Oh, hate it. And yes, Guillaume, if you watch back, we actually have a short interview of Thor at the beginning of the stream. Where we talk a bit about where it all came from and everything. Thor doesn't speak at all right now because he's too focused on the game. But there is actually, I promise, a whole section where Thor is actually being interacting with us by other things than the game. And I agree, it's an amazing platform.
Thor is gonna win this game.
Yeah, but Thor always wins this game.
for you now.
He's so annoying. Can I do anything against him? Oh, and he also got some of the Franks on his side. He actually brought barbarians in the capital. Like, it's
know.
disgraceful. Thor, you are you're
I'm
an animal.
I'm gonna set myself up as priest king of Syria and just sit there. That's so good for me.
I'm so disgusted by you, Thor. You're a disgrace.
So I have a question about Britannia. And is it just not possible to move in or out of
Yeah,
Britannia?
sure. It's one movement point to go in Atlanticus and one movement point to land in Hispania or in Gallia.
I didn't know you could go to the seas, so that makes sense. Okay, got it.
You can land in Africa too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
It's slightly adjacent.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, they actually. So you might not know this, Joe, but at the time they used boats made out of wood, and they was floating, and they were actually traveling through seas, mostly
Look, I'm a simple Celt. I don't understand this technology. Actually, that's extremely unfair to the Celts and the Gallic culture along the Atlantic coast.
And yes, I am gonna take Gallia from him, of course. I guess I'm gonna strengthen that army in Hispania and take Gallia.
I'm not really anywhere that can deal with Thor at all, so it's on you guys. I'm gonna try and deal with Syria somehow. No.
The legion to the army. Now I'm gonna make a move to go here. But it's not going to really hurt him that much, to be honest.
So I should actually leave the pretender in Syria because that's hurting.
Yeah. You need to leave him. Yeah, that's really important.
Interesting.
So you should just give up on Syria anyway.
Or whoever takes Rome after me.
Not me.
If I do this.
Did I not count as having one emperor turn? Does it need to be a full?
No,
cycle?
It needs to go back to you.
Okay. Yep. So ideally, we need to conquer Rome again before it gets back to them. I don't think that's going to happen.
You don't get emperor turns if there are pretenders on the map.
Right. Okay. Okay. Cool.
So that's why the priest king needs to stay alive.
Yeah.
Because as long as he's alive, nobody gets to be emperor.
Yes. Okay.
So how I don't remember. What do I need to roll to beat you in Gallia?
Right now, you need to roll. Don't roll a 1.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, fine. Good. Then I can actually recruit another one that I will need in the future for things. And then I don't have military points, so I'm gonna need that tribute to calm those guys down. And then I have a populace. And I know where I'm going to use that populace. So first, I'm going to build. And then with my mob, I'm going to place a mob in Pannonia. Okay, I have 3 political points. I can buy a 3 card. Actually, could buy a 4 card if I had done. Maybe I should have increased my. That was not smart. Oh, wait a minute. What did I? I already had lost this guy. Did I? Yeah. In Thracia. That's fine. Federati. Done. And draw cards. Okay, je vais attaquer lui. J'ai pas le choix. 2, 3, 4, 5. End turn. Ouais. Not yet. Wait a minute. I need to draw an extra card.
Yeah.
Oh, actually. Let me just do this.
Draw 1 card.
Sorry. So what's happening? Oh, it's Joe's turn. Joe keeps rolling the event with the for the extra card.
We do. I don't know if it's going to be useful though. But let's see.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm definitely a full sans culotte today. I have the fusion hat and I have no trousers. So yeah.
Why can I not? So I have 3 military. Why can't I add allegiance to army? Is that because I don't control
it's
the
because
Green Legion? Do you need to control the province?
you
Legion?
need to have a governor in the province. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do this and then I'll move my army around a bit. Perfect. Come here. Okay, that's good. And then the defense of this is going to be 4. Oh, but it's reduced by my armies, isn't it? So, yeah, that's good. Let's try that. Need 4 votes. Yep.
What are you targeting, Joe?
Macedonia.
Yeah, you need to kick me out of the capital if
I
Yeah.
need to be in the capital.
units.
Yeah, you need to be in the capital.
That's
yeah.
okay. That's fine. I can do this still. Yeah. Let's do that. I failed. That's sad.
Very sad. Oh, you still had 2 Senate points. You could have used more, no?
Yeah, I was gonna use them to increase my ranking. That's okay. Okay.
Very, very sad.
There you go. I've got one anyway, so it's okay.
Oh, you got Bannonia.
Yeah, I was hoping I might be able to take both of them or something like this. So it didn't quite work. Okay. Possibly. Is it 3 points to tragic card? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wondering if that might be worth doing now.
Yeah, I think trashing cards is worth it, especially
Generally
if
good.
you have nothing specific that you're about to buy. You make your deck more efficient.
Yep.
And now, yeah, Thor is gonna have his first Emperor point, which is somewhat annoying.
Not so sure what I should do.
Oh, so the bad augur is until the next event is drawn, subtract 1 from the value of all Roman dice rolled in battle. Oof. Oof. Well,
Is there anything I can do against Thor here, or
what do you have in your hand right now? You have 5 military.
5 military? Yeah, I was thinking of recruiting some legions and then going somewhere, and then Joe just.
Yeah, if you send your army to Italy, wouldn't that reduce his? Wouldn't that stop him being emperor? Oh no, only at the end of his turn though. Like still be worth doing. If you sent your army to Italy, he would lose support there in his turn at least. But he might be able to boost it first or fight you. So
the Castro would affect me a bit.
Yeah, the Castro is. It's only if you attack him that would affect you.
Yeah, but I would need to affect it there or not. Let me see. Let me get add legion to army. I can only do that once. Okay. Can leave the capital for free, and these guys can enter the capital, but and they cannot travel the same turn. Oh no, he can still travel the same turn.
Yeah, he can still travel. Going to Italy will cost you 3, and you have only 2 military points. So I guess you can attack him in Macedonia.
Then I'd be against Joe after, no?
I don't think you have to.
No, you wouldn't need to fight me. I can just hang out.
Yeah.
No? Okay. Then that's...
Macedonia is going to be a bit crowded.
But I can't do that. Not this turn anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have enough...
But you're at least moving your... You can move it to Italy instead. I would move it to Italy.
No,
At least
you
for
cannot
Italy,
move
but-
to Italy. He only has 2 military points because he will go to
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Mare
He's stuck in the
Orientale,
sea.
then Occidentale, and then Italy. He needs one
Yeah.
more point.
You could move to Glacier and fight somebody, or you could move to Frost and fight Red.
I mean, that will get me points. So let me go Galatia. That's 1 military point.
And then fight one of those guys.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Ba-da-da-da. Nothing.
Oh, well, no, that was good.
You did roll 3
got
hits. So you
play.
actually won the battle. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey.
Yeah, that was
So
really good.
that's
Bye-bye.
more legacy points for you.
And
Then you can probably become governor of that later on.
yes. Place me remove one mob. Mobs don't grow. Let me build a basilica. And I think that's it. End actions. Reduce support where barbarians. Ah, scheiße! I forgot Egypt.
That's okay. No, it's
No,
okay.
but it's fine. You
didn't
had a
lose, still
buffer.
safe. Yeah.
Just lose one step. And you guys were saying trash cards and buy cards back. I'm not buying the expensive ones, but that's fine. Draw
Yes, I
cards.
could have a bad time, but there's only one for now. So I think one I can handle. So if there are more, I would have some problems. But for now, I'm safe.
Okay.
More assassins. A lot of them coming. A bit rich of Joe Bottom saying Sans trousers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's irony within irony.
That's the peak of British humor, actually. Joe's a very funny guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here goes.
Bad ovaries for everyone. Well, yeah.
well, here goes not much.
He can probably take control of Gallia now with his Senate. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to boost Italy as well. Yep. Tricky. Right, are you going to be emperor soon?
Yeah. For how long, I'm not
Okay.
sure, but
Yep.
I would be emperor. Going back into Pannonia.
Yeah,
Fair
but
enough.
this is only temporary because
This
I'm
is
gonna
very
get-
temporary. Yeah, it's not
Believe
gonna
it
last for
immediately.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just gives
Get
you
to
a
the
bit
point
of a
there.
buffer to keep Italy for now.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and you're not scoring any emperor turns while he's
well,
in Syria. So it's actually pretty useless to do anything yet, as long as this guy is here.
Yeah.
And I was the only one who could have dealt with him, but I didn't want to. Because you're all being mean to me. You're all being mean to me.
Interesting.
points.
Ludus Secularis. The current emperor must immediately discard one card from his hand. Oh, that's actually the worst.
But you
Oh
do,
yeah,
you
but
gain
that's still
points. You gain points.
that's still points. That's
okay.
nice.
You just got 6 points for it.
Interesting. That's gonna be hard to catch up on. What do I want to do with my stuff?
Why did he get 6 points, not 3 points?
It's twice the value of the card.
The card doesn't say that itself, but maybe that's...
The current emperor is due to the... but he gains legacy equal to value of the discarded card. Yeah, the card says of the value of the discarded card.
Yeah,
Someone has been having fun with
We're
the
doing-
code to get some extra points.
We're doing live
Yeah.
bug fixing here. Good.
Good. So technically, Thor, you're actually in reality at 34, which is also a problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to make a huge difference.
No, probably
Yeah,
not.
what's fun.
Probably not. What do I want to do? I maybe want to fight the guys in Thracia. And then I'm going to move in the capital. I think that's what I'm going to do.
You're in the capital already.
No, I'm not in the capital.
In Thracia?
Yeah, no, but I mean,
Into Rome.
yeah.
Yep.
So he's dead. I'm done. I won the fight. That's great. Then I'm going to use one.
I think winning fights is a good way to get points. I should be doing more of this.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I just haven't been doing it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How does the feudality work? Select an army you command and remove one non-nearby.
I don't think there's any armies you can take with it.
Actually, yes, there is.
Can you take Thor's one in Gallia?
It's within one movement point. Shouldn't be able to
Oh,
take
within
the...
range, I see. Yeah.
But I don't seem to be able to take the one in... yeah, wait a minute. Tick. And then I can take one of... So I'm going to ally with the Alemanni instead of allying with the filthy Franks.
Thor just hacked into the mainframe and lowered his score. Very, very honest.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
Fixing a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. That's very nice of you. We appreciate. Then I would go, I guess, here to Italy.
Good.
Now that I've done this,
You can try and take it. Yeah.
I can try and take it. I can try and take it, indeed.
You'd actually have a decent hold of it as well.
I need one vote. I rolled 2 dice. Do I need more than that?
Don't you need 2? Oh no, 1 vote. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna roll.
Yep.
That's nice.
That's pretty good. That's actually fairly good rank. I'm supporting Fred for Emperor now.
No.
Now I'm gonna take this, and I'm going to take Thracia back to make it stronger. And then I have 2 populace to spend, and with my 2 populace, I'm going to increase my support in Thracia. Why cannot I increase my support in Africa, by the way?
I think you can if you click him, if you select him.
Oh yeah, okay, because I was activated in... Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna increase the one in Africa. So that's the end of my actions. I have... Yeah, I lose 1 because of this annoying guy in Syria. Could I build an army and go deal with him?
You could hire me to do it. That's what this game needs. Some way for you to transfer points to me.
Yeah, to transfer points to you. That would be actually quite good. And I have 7 political points. So I can buy a 4 and discard a card. So I guess what I will do is... Maybe I need a mega military card. So I need to trash this. Get that. And done. Then I'm going to play... Okay, I should be fine with this. I think I'm gonna... What can I do with the military? Trying to figure out... Will I need a tribute somewhere? Probably not. I probably need to... 1, 2, 3. Recruter un nouveau général. Yeah, I'm gonna recruit a new general. I do not need a new governor for now. But if someone is being mean, I might need it. I'm going to take the mob, just because the mob is fun. And if I want to take a new governor, I don't really have a choice. Actually, I could recruit a new governor if I undo this. And get all of this. And that would be also an opportunity for me to trash some 1 card. So end turn. Good auguries. Oh, so it's the exact opposite of the other one.
Oh, so we all have bonuses in combat now? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. Yeah, Thor is pretty very efficient in his choices. But to be fair, he's also cheating in the sense that he's coding the game wrong just to get extra points. So, yeah. So there is also this to take. When God knows what he does with the randomness of the dice.
Yeah, very mean.
Well, at least I cannot. The thing is that I cannot accuse Thor of cheating regarding the cards because it's a deck building game where you choose the card that you're gonna draw. So, fortunately, I cannot accuse him of that, but I can accuse him of cheating with the randomness, which is probably unfair. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
He wouldn't be the first.
Yeah. Are there people? Are there really people that are actually accusing you of?
No, but there are people who are blaming randomness for not being random.
Yeah. I had the.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
it's funny.
definitely.
I think it was a couple of years ago. I had the discussion on about this on. I think it was with Morgan and I don't remember who, another designer, that were saying that the randomness in Vassal was weird. So I actually manually, I think I did 1000 D2 D6 rolls, a pair of D6 rolls, and then I mapped out the distribution and actually could prove that actually the distribution was normal. But yeah, that was funny. There is always people saying that because it's machines, it cannot be. But no, it was actually. It's probably even more random than a dice that might have some issues in the manufacturing process, like a bubble of air in the.
Nomads
are coming up. Yay!
No.
But actually, I'm not against nomads coming because if nomads are coming, I have the limits, and that's me just. I'm ready to fight. It's like I'm happy to do it.
So I think one of the sort of things you see when you're playing a lot digitally, you see the randomness of the die rolls in a completely different light than when you're rolling physically, because you notice streaks much more easily here, and that's when people think that's not random. Random should be one hit, one miss, one hit, one miss.
Yes.
But that's just our brains lying to us.
Yeah, not understanding what randomness means.
Yeah.
I can't do. Let's do this.
I think I'm gonna build a great African army. That's what I want to do. I feel in that kind of mood. And I knew, Joe, that you would take Hispania from me, and it's magnificent basilic.
I'm getting ready to do a foolish bid for the Emperor again. I actually want to become a breakaway Emperor, but to do that I need to have a more contiguous territory.
Yeah. Like you're really not in a good setup to be a breakaway Emperor.
I didn't plan to do it.
Actually, none of us are.
Maurice is probably closest.
Yes, but the problem is that he has like Sirga in the middle of it, which is a fucking hellhole. Like
he just needs two next to each other, so that's okay.
But ideally, if you could have more, that would be better. Yeah.
I don't know. And I think I made a mistake with getting those cards.
I think you're doing great, Maurice. Stop whining.
I can't stop whining. It's what I do. Flip all. Oh, wait. I thought I could. Here.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Russ.
Don't want the trash cards. Can't buy cards. Oh, let me just get this ones. Sorry, it's gonna flip.
I might just hear a quiet strategy of governing Britannia well.
Maurice.
There, done it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, he's back. Oh, it's a different one before.
That Priest King is still annoying.
Yeah, he's really a pain in the ass.
And neither of you really have the forces to go and deal with him.
Well, we promise that we have the forces to deal with them. It's just that we'd rather focus on each other, I guess. It feels like I'm going to lose Italia soon.
Soon?
Yes.
Yep.
Very soon.
Oof.
Oh, he's got a special attack as well.
Oh, I only heal. Oh my god, I rolled only one.
You got exactly what he needed to get you as well.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. That's really good.
Wow.
Yeah. The Senate is still with me for now. Please hold. Come on. No. Oh, it's over. It's all over now. Very sad. But the thing is that now I have a. First of all, I have governors to place, which is good, and then I have a.
Wow, that was a good turn for him.
Yes, I have an army to place.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Thor
he's
is gonna
got
get
it.
this one.
Yep. I actually thought we might want to do the short game, but I see the standard game doesn't go much longer, to be honest. Once you hit 40, you're going to hit 60 quite soon.
Yes, yeah. Now it's gonna be hard to stop. Je peux créer une armée, prendre la Gaule. Yeah. Activate one barbarian in each tribe's homeland. Okay. One. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna play all. So actually, the tribute is gonna be useless for me. The question now is, could I get an extra province because I need extra points?
Couldn't you take one of the ones from the homelands or not? Oh no, tribute. Sorry, not federati.
Yeah. What should I do? Well, I should probably recruit that army to start with. I will probably move to Hispania.
Why would you do this to me, Fred?
I don't have a choice. And then I will actually move to Gallia.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not really the like you're not really the target that much. I guess I will place Castra here because he might get kicked a bit. I'm gonna first go here. 1 dice, 1 vote. I'm gonna spend Senate, and roll. And then I have 2, and I'm gonna go in Hispania.
Yeah.
Spend Senate and roll.
Yep. That. Making it lit.
Yes. Yeah. I've got the points for the improvements. That's why I also wanted to end it. So I'm going to end my actions. The question is, okay, I can trash. So I'm definitely going to trash one of those cards. And then I'm going to place a quester. I'm done. I'm going to draw the mob. Not sure the mob is going to be that useful. I think I really need to build a big army right now. So I'm going to take the Praetorian Guard with me. The Castra, so that's going to be...
I'm sure you'll have time, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think I would have time, but if I do, that's the only way. So that's going to be 6. I can potentially use the... Yeah, that's never going to be enough. I'm going to take the Federati. And then... Yeah, let's go for it. We'll see. It's the end of my turn, but I don't think it's going to go to that.
Right. That's not really what I wanted.
Yeah, that's not going to help. I think, yeah, probably... Yeah, because Thor is also the last of the round, I think. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm the last of the round. So I think that Thor is going to take his turn. It's going to trigger the end game, and then I'm going to have my turn, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do much.
Yep.
Joe is going for Pannonia.
Yep. Got it. Sounds like some kind of delicious bread. Okay.
Looks like we're going for a classic Thor victory once again. Aren't you tired, Thor, of always winning? Is it something that you get tired of?
Not really.
Not really. Fair enough. So in the rule book, it does say something weird. The way it phrases the end of the game is that one player needs to be emperor, and oh yeah, but you are the emperor. That's fine. I didn't say anything. Do you need one player needs to have 60
game
points
doesn't
and be
end.
emperor.
Yeah. Unless someone is the emperor.
Yeah, I'm just not sure I'm gonna be able to make the 12 points next turn.
Yep.
So it might go 2 more.
Right, I didn't mean to. I tried rolling. I was being greedy. Is the honest truth there. So that's it. That gets me more points though than taking that.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing. I got the points that I needed from it. It's just that I might take it before before I go into Italy. If I go into Italy, I'm not sure I'm actually able to go to Italy. Because that's quite a big army to go and fight.
Yep.
Oh my god, the Sassanids are nuts. Shapur no one is now here. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Rival emperor.
Oh god, yeah. Maurice, you're under quite some pressure. No one is going to score any emperor points this game. That's for sure.
Do I get extra points for taking down the pretender there, or no?
You do, I think. It's a battle, isn't it?
You get legacy for taking them out.
No extra.
No extra. But you do get a bonus, either increasing the support if you are governor when you kill them, or you can get some credits for buying cards.
I haven't checked the chat for a while.
Let me take him down then. Let's see what happens.
Maybe a suck.
Oof! Ouch.
Yeah.
Come on, Russ.
I'm not even playing.
Yeah. I'm not that far. Like it's a bit cruel. I think I agree that that Joe and Maurice are playing checkers, or maybe they are playing tic-tac-toe. Who knows?
I don't currently know.
You're very mean. You know full well it's the first time we played the game and we barely read the rules. So we're trying our best.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Honestly, I find games where I have to plan ahead and buy cards for like the next turn really difficult. I'm just not very good at thinking in the future like this.
Yes, but you're really good at thinking in the moment.
Yes, I am. That's why I'm best at coin, where I don't need to plan at all. Just reactive, essentially. It's a cool game. I like it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really
There's
fun.
a lot going on. Something that's actually very quick. I will have played in less than 2 hours, which is great.
Yeah, and the expansion does add quite a bit. I think it's very simple because you just had the I think you just have the extra cards, right? Thor, or does it add another rule? I don't remember. But the extra cards are really cool.
There are extra cards, and there's another way to have your emperor on the map. So you can place an emperor token on one of your governors or on one of your generals, and you score emperor points slightly differently if you do that.
That's the breakaway emperor, right?
No, this is, you can choose a military emperor, and then you get bonus points when you win victories, but he might die in battle. Or you can do a populous emperor and get bonus points for the support in that province. But if you're a populous emperor, you have a sort of a negative point, is that you can get more easily kicked out of Italy.
So are you going to get the 12 points? That's the question.
Yeah, no. Well, fighting people is probably my only bet.
You could go to Syria. There is a lot of people to fight over there.
Yeah, but it's too far.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
Well, I could go to Syria and attack one stack of... but
I think fighting for
I probably want to be
yeah,
closer to home.
Yep.
And I need to take care of Pannonia. Somebody is Trying to take.
You
my
don't want to do
point
that.
here.
Fred would be easier to fight than you. and he's got 2 improvements in Gallia too. I think it'd be.
Yeah, but I have a castra, a very good castra. Whereas there is no defense in Hispania.
So your army
No
is useless.
It's pretty powerful. It's a powerful army. You'd be surprised by how powerful it is.
I will have it noted that I'm a more popular ruler than any of you.
Are you?
Yeah, in my provinces.
In your provinces, but no one cares about those provinces. Like Britannia is not really civilization anyway.
I'm very popular. I'm just over here playing Pendragon while the rest of you are doing something else.
Yes, you're doing great at Pendragon. like you're really high on support. You should win on the next propaganda.
Yeah. Fred, when are we going to get Morgana on the channel to play Pendragon?
Actually, we've been talking about it back and forth. She was supposed to come to do 2 hits. Oh god, exactly what you needed again.
Yeah. Almost
It's
like the
really
dice are rigged.
Yes. A bit, yeah, right? I think it's a bit I don't know. You tell me, Thor. This doesn't look random to me. We talked
It's plenty random. You see how many ones I rolled?
Yeah, sure. And yeah, we talked about having her for hubris when there would be a final art, but we could actually have her on the show to play Pendragon. That would be nice. It's just that the game scares me. But
It's too long as well. But yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know there is a way for us to, like, if we do it, we'll have to play multiple times.
Well, there is a short scenario, but it starts quite late, and I think the interesting thing in the game is seeing the whole collapse of the Empire. So
yeah.
So it might take 2 or 3 sessions.
Max is asking for Pendragon on RTT. That must be quite something to program.
A lot of work. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's so close to winning. Very
almost.
close. Not quite.
Not quite.
One more turn.
Yep. I need to try and redeem myself slightly. We'll see.
What can I do? Well, now I have an army. To place. Maybe I should go to Syria and get Syria under control. This is what I will do with my last breath. Saying, well, you know what? At least I sold Syria. So activate 1 franc. Good. What do I have here? What do I want to do? Okay, I'm gonna start by building an army in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot take back Gallia. That's going to be a problem. I could get back Italy, but that's a bit useless. Oh, God. I'm going to build this. How many points do I have? I still have... So I have 6, 7. So I have 6 military points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use the feudality to get one of the nomads on my side.
But can you just not come to Hispania, please? That would be great.
Come to what?
Don't come to Hispania. Go to Italy. Just be emperor. That's okay. I'll support you.
No, I don't want to be emperor. I'm going to get Hispania for sure.
No, don't do that. Take Italy.
The question
Hispania,
is...
I'll take it back and it'll be self-harming to both of us.
Do I want to take Syria? I kind of want to take Syria because I don't want to do it because it's easy. I want to do it because it's hard. That's the kind of man I am. So wait a minute. I'm gonna add a legion to the army. If I add another one, I will not be able to move to. So I need 2 moves to go to Syria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fight those dudes first.
Oh no.
And I have 1 military point. I can fight again. No, I cannot fight.
No, you can't fight again. Yeah.
No, I need the force march to fight again so I can train the legion. Okay, that was not really what I wanted. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not great. Okay. Oh no! Wait a minute. Oh no, I have the Praetorians. Oh, what can I do with the Praetorians?
You try and you
yeah,
could have tried to take Italy with the Praetorians.
Yeah, with it. Oh.
Might have been smart.
Yeah, might have been smart, but I'm not smart, Joe. In case you haven't noticed.
You're smarter than me at this game, certainly.
I have 3 senates. Well, I can take Syria first. That would be automatic, and I will be able to increase it. Do I want to take something else? I have 2 senates. I can try to take. I guess I can take. What can I take? I can probably take Hispania.
No,
I need 4 votes.
Yeah.
That's
take Macedonia. Take Macedonia from.
Oh yeah, I can take Macedonia. I need 3 votes. I can spend Senate. That's unlikely. I need to roll a 6 to succeed.
It's better than any rolls, though.
Yeah.
You're going to lose Syria anyway, so.
No, I'm not going to lose Syria.
Yeah, you will.
I am not going to lose Syria.
You have some tributes or something? Okay. You're still going to lose it.
Hadn't played your mob card, right?
No, I haven't played it yet. I'm going to place a mob in Hispania to give something.
Why would you do that?
For Joe to do. Actually,
why would you bully me?
Instead of
the stream, I just want you to see Fred bullying me for absolutely no reason.
And that's the end of my actions. I have 1 populace, but I cannot do anything with it.
Good.
So I'm going to lose 1 step in Syria. That's not a lot of points. That's shit. I'm going to discard that card and get tribute cards, I guess. No, I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna get a military card. I'm gonna fight people. I'm done, and I'm gonna draw cards. But it's useless because nothing is gonna happen anyway. Him to fight. Him because I will need it. Him to annoy Joe, and maybe this to annoy Joe. So if I can, if I have an extra turn, but I won't have. Actually, I will have an extra turn to annoy Joe.
Now then. So I can take Pannonia I can take Pannonia automatically. Can I take anywhere else? I would need another governor. But having to play these governors is very irritating. I could try for Macedonia and just hope I get lucky. Well, we can do this first.
Yeah, that's true, Russ. I'm going there to fix his mess. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm the good guy here. Actually, going in Syria and cleaning it up.
Not sure about that.
I'm not on. Yeah, I know. I'm on Team Fix Joe, not Team F Joe.
Not sure about that. Look at how well governed Britain is. It's a wonderful place.
Yes, it has an amphitheater. It has a basilic. What are you using the basilic for, Joe? You're literally not triggering any vote in Italy. You're just flexing with your basilic.
Flexing. Just getting ready. Just getting ready. Now let's see. Can I roll a 6? I can't. Okay. I'm just not doing great here. Finally. I can buy a nice card at least now.
And that should be...
Oh, I should have built my amphitheater in Hispania, and then I wouldn't have added a mob there.
You can't build if there are already mobs there.
Oh, really? Okay, that's fine then. Okay. Well, this won't matter too much, but here we go. Okay.
Activate 1 franc. See if they go. Where are they going to go?
Yes,
bum,
yes,
bum, bum.
yes.
All inactive. But okay.
Yeah, they're all inactive because of the limes.
Let's see what I can do. I need to do some Attacks. Let me add a legion. Oh, I can't do that and fight.
Yeah, you should probably train your legion and fight afterwards, rather than adding, because you have a weak one.
Train and then fight. Let's see what happens.
Kill her.
Roll.
Kill Zenobia.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Won the battle.
Yeah, and then
2 points. Okay. Increase support level. Keep counter to reduce cost of card. What's better here?
You're not going to be able
Increasing.
to.
Increase support level because you'll lose it otherwise.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yep. I think you're going to beat Fred, you know.
Yeah, you're
Well,
probably
that's
gonna beat me.
that's the only thing I want to do.
Pretty good.
Well, the thing that you have to keep in mind is that Maurice has one turn more than I do, so I will have my turn after him.
No, because it will end. Doesn't
It
it
all
just end at
starts-
the end of Thor's turn?
No, I think we all do our turn. Isn't
We all
that
get one more
right,
turn.
Thor? So I would
You finished the round, so
yeah.
you
So I will be
tackle the
playing
first
after.
player.
So I will be playing after
okay.
Thor. Yeah.
And to roll to be emperor, which I could technically do now.
Yeah.
I hold on to it even if somebody else is in Rome, or it's the
Yeah,
same
they can
rules.
just take it back more easily. So yeah, you can.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
But you can take
Yeah.
it for now. Yeah.
Yeah, you should do it.
Let's see what happens. Automatic. Bum.
Nice.
Nice.
It's
Pretty
gonna
good.
be a lot of points to spend on cards.
I got 3 Senate points. I don't know what I
but
do.
it will drop 2 levels, one
Yeah.
for the enemy army in the capital and one for the rival emperors on the map.
Right.
Not
And
much
okay, this
difference.
is only for flipping barbarians. It's not going to do anything to help for that with the tribute.
Yep.
Or can I help anybody else here?
Well,
No, you can flip
tribute
guys
ones
in
needed.
Egyptians. Yeah.
Oh, here the assassin.
Yeah,
did
that
I
will
need to
help
do
you.
that?
Yeah.
And I got 3 Senate. And I've just wasted 3 Senate, which I cannot do anything with. But I think that's fine.
Mhm.
I can just leave it like so that I don't need to move anywhere. Or do I? No. End actions. Undo. I can train legions. I didn't see that. Let me train legions. And now end actions. Okay.
I'll be back in a sec.
Reduce here, Rome. Bam. Bam. Sorry, I've never had a 4 value card here before, so I'm just if you become I can't do that.
What did I
Which
miss?
one? I'm just looking at the
Oh,
4
we're still
value
at
card.
Maurice's turn. For
Yeah,
fuck's sake,
sorry.
Maurice. Come
You were
on.
being so nice to me until now, and I was just like, oh, something must be wrong.
I wasn't paying attention to you. I was being mean to Joe. But no. Get your shit together.
Okay. Here I got the red, blue, and yellow 4 value cards, and which one here is the best one?
Well, you're not going to use it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Fine, I'll just pick my favorite color. Done.
Yes, pick the one that you like. Pick the one that you feel that brings joy.
Picked red while I can still see it. Draw cards.
Yeah, because I don't
Okay.
think there is a lot of chances that Thor is going to make less than 4 points this turn.
Fine.
So he's going to trigger the end game. Then I will play my turn and it will be over. Just need to make more than 6 to beat you, Maurice. That's pretty much it.
Hope not.
What will I do actually? What do I have? 2 pour le questeur. It's not gonna be enough. Yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna grant me the most points.
I'm sorry, sleeping at the helm here.
Oh, the Praetorian Guard is here. Someone is going to become emperor again. Seriously? You're going for the king? Yeah. Nice. Very nice. You're gonna get that emperor turn. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, impressive.
Oh wow.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice.
I failed. Double ones.
Ah, yeah, it does happen sometimes. But we're not gonna cry for you.
No.
Uh,
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
okay, activate the Sassanids. Okay, I'm gonna play all. So I have one military. Well, I guess at least I can fight those guys. To gain a bit of glory. Then I have 4 Senate and 2 Populace. Maybe I can take back Gallia. That's probably the best thing I can do. But I have to recall a governor for that. I don't even have the governor for it. And recall the governor costs me 1, right?
It costs 2.
It costs 2, yeah. Well, I don't really have a choice. It's probably my best choice to do something. So I'm going to recall the governor. Then I'm going to spend Senate and roll and hope for the best. And it doesn't work. And I have 2 populace. And with this, what I'm going to do is just increase my support in Syria because I've done so good. That's end of my actions, and that's the end. Oh, that was sad. Good play, Thor. Really good. The last round was really awesome. Really, really awesome. And I just beat Maurice, which I'm happy with.
Just by 1 point.
By 1 point.
Thor
And
nearly
Joey-
lapped me, which is impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1 point, 2 points to lap you. 2 points away to lap you. That's nice. But yeah, that was great. Was great. So Joey, was it your first play of Time of Crisis?
It was. Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's cool. I need to think about it more about how to play it well, but it's very nice.
Yeah,
Which is good.
It's really cool. It's nice and quick and really fun, and the implementation on Rally the Troops makes the experience really, really smooth. It goes really fast. It's really addictive. I have quite a few games happening at once. I can probably show if I go home. I have 5 games and 1 waiting. So 6 is psychologically the thing where I stop because I go beyond the 2 lines, and that's not something that I want to do. But yeah, so I do play quite a lot. But it was great. It was awesome to have you on the stream, Thor. Happy that you woke up for that. That was extremely fun. Once again, I would like to thank you for all the work that you do, but also thank you for the community, for what you do. That's really great. And I hope that we're gonna have some more games in the future. I will keep pushing annoying publishers and designers when I can to actually make sure that it happens, even if it's not super successful right now with RBM Studios for Waterloo. But I will keep poking Roger McGowan to say, when is it coming on Where Are the Troops? Because I think it would be a perfect game for that. So that would be really, really cool. But yeah, hope you had some fun times. Thanks, Maurice. It was great to have you on the show. I can't believe it was the first time you came on. So we really need to make sure that you come back again. And I think probably the Friday streams for Pyjama streams would be a good fit. So that would be great.
Well, I'm on holiday, sure.
Yeah.
I saw another month. Later on will be a bit difficult, but
yeah,
I'll
we'll
just
see.
sit here and.
I think the next Pyjama stream is going to be a teach and play of People Power. So we'll have Joe and Peter normally. But if Joe is facilitating the play, we could have you back, Maurice. So that's maybe something
definitely.
we could do. So we could
And
do.
you played the game quite a bit, Maurice, as well. So that would quite
I
well.
played it quite a bit, but I lost in 10 or 15 minutes. Like it was hard. I'll do it again though.
But yeah, but anyway, I think that's so for the channel, next Pyjama stream, People Power next Friday, maybe a stream later today for the 14th of July, Bastille Day. I will keep you posted if I manage to organize something before 8 p.m. tonight. If you're watching and you are on the Discord server, ping me and tell me. I will be up to be on the stream, so you're not alone. And we'll probably be playing Le Vermas. I will keep you posted. And another video that's going to come, it's going to be an interview of Andrew Rourke, who just did release this on, I think, GameFound, Bonaparte's Eastern Campaign. I will release an interview of him. It's on GameFound right now. It's a really fun game, very light. So, yeah, this is pretty much it on things that are coming up. And is this it? Yeah, I think that's it for the promo stuff. Like, subscribe, all that. I hope you had fun. Thanks for everyone who was in the chat. That was great. And Thor, it was awesome to have you on the show and looking forward to the next releases. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.